What a lovely place. I didn't even realise it looked like this. I did walk down a little bit, but not right down onto the little beach. Really, really nice, and about a minute walk from my van. And there's a cloud-capped Arran. And I am still in Cumbrae, but I'm going to have to do a litter pick because I can see plastic and it's doing my head in. Big boat out there, out the warmer than I am because it has gone really, really cold. Temperature's right dropped. Wolfie. Wolfie. You got your gob stuck again on your teeth. Sort your gob out. Go on. Sort your gob out. It's a beautiful day today. Birdies down there, but can't see what they are. And the water is so still. No microphone. See what birdie noises we can pick up. I'm sure that's... oh, he's flew off. I thought it was a skylark. But I've never seen them land before. I don't know how well I'm pointing at this. But I'm pretty sure, unless I'm thick, ain't that a submarine in the water? I hope I'm pointing at it. It's so grey I can't tell. Well, it's got like a fin bit at the back, and then it's flattish, and then it's got a big square sticky uppy bit. I swear that's a submarine. But if anybody else knows, can you tell me and correct me? Honestly, I can't even tell if I'm pointing at it. Just blending in with the background. Hopefully I am. There's a big boat there as well now. Presume it's a naval one, being it's that gunbattle grey colour. Got them on my maximum zoom, man. You always see these things when you ain't got your bloody decent camera. Typical, innit? I'm leaving the Isle of Cumbrae now. Well, I'm driving up north, so I'm carrying on around the island the opposite way to the way I got off. I've actually been here for 5 nights. I mean, I haven't filmed as much as I could have. I could have showed you the outside of the world's narrowest house, which is in Millport. At the front it's only as wide as a door and a little window at the side. It does get wider at the back, but it is small. And I could have walked to the Cathedral of the Isles, which is the smallest cathedral in the UK, and it was given cathedral status in the 1870s. But I didn't go there because I thought, well, I probably can't take the dog in anyway, so it'd be okay if I was with Carl, but I'm not. So I'm going to try and find somewhere to park and then get the dog out again. And at the minute I'm doing about 20 miles an hour. You get lots of walkers and lots of cyclists. But you know, what's the rush? There ain't one. Get on the ferry when you want, as long as it's on the day you've booked it. This is the HMS Shearwater Memorial, and it was erected by Captain Robinson and officers of the HMS Shearwater. Not the one from 1939, but this one was built in 1827 and was a post office steam packet under the name of Dolphin. But in 1837 she was acquired by the Royal Navy and given the name Shearwater. But in 1844, two young midshipmen from the Shearwater borrowed a small sailing boat to amuse themselves, but unfortunately they drowned off the coast of Cumbrae because there were strong northeast winds and it drove their boat under the waves, taking the two boys with it. And their bodies were never found. All that was recovered was the two boys' caps. Two ferries coming for some reason, but there is quite a big queue of traffic. I don't know if you can see it on here, but there are definitely quite a few. There's one going, and here's ours coming in. Oh, it's weird watching it. A bit freaky, really. Well, I'm off the ferry. Done a bit of shopping at Morrison's in Largs. Drove about 14 miles-ish, maybe half hour anyway. And I am now at Castle Semple Reservoir. at Loch Nanook. Been here before, but I didn't want to not come here when I was so close. But God, it's windy and there's irritating kids here as well, unfortunately. Never mind. Ugh. Loads of bird life here. There is an RSPB place as well, but I'll have to assess the car park out before I go, if I go in the morning. And a black-headed gull just flew past. But it is a beautiful place. Just got to watch Wolfie with the birds. Somebody just fed the birds. She's legged it, man, because that swan was right up by her. Got Wolfie doing in front of me. Got to keep an eye on him now because he lunges. He got a mouse yesterday, but I shouted at him and he dropped it. And little Mousey scurried away because I'd have kicked his butt if he'd have killed it. And this is the old railway line. Nice dapple shade for me and Wolf because it is a sunny day today. Oh, lovely birdies singing. It is really, really windy here. Shame you can't see the little waterfall very well. Too much greenery at this time of year. We're heading back to the camper van. Wolfie's hot. And I'll never charge me gimbal because I'm a doofus. But it's so windy here. It's absolutely mad. There was no wind at all on Cumbrae. Well, as much as I like it here, I am leaving. I was already feeling a bit funny anyway, like not quite settled, not happy. Even though I stayed here with Carl, never had any issues. You know, just sitting here minding my own business, and then a car with kids goes past, and like, they threw a load of stuff on my bonnet. So I've gone out and it's loads and loads of bread. Everybody feeds the birds here and the birds are like really bad scavengers. So they know the birds are just going to come and bloody land all over the front of my van. So they've done it to be arseholes. So I'm leaving. I'm going to go back to Largs. So yeah, well, pissed off at the minute. But I never felt right anyway, being here. And it, you know, I've stayed here with Carl, but it was winter. So less dickheads about. Thing is as well, I mean, I stayed there with Carl, but as I said, it was the winter. And I just think when you go to places and you get in more into civilization and built up areas, the more likely you're going to have crap happen, in my opinion, like doggers and boy racers and just general fucking scumbags, do you know what I mean? Who think stuff's amusing. They're just thick little scumbags. Need to grow a few brain cells. Well, here I am back in Logs again, where I ended up when I left Darren and why I went over to Cumbrae to escape people. It is beautiful though.